Hello everyone, it's Cress, aka Lady Taka, and it is time for a Rummage Sale Finds video on the actual day of Rummage Selling, May 25th, which is National Towel Day, referring to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, hence my Marvin the Martian shirt. Not Martian, Paranoid Android. So tired. Was out of here by 8:30 this morning. And it's also Geek Pride Day and Wine Day, and there's a whole bunch of other holidays that fall on today. This is the second time I'm starting this video because the first time it didn't actually click through. Alright, so the first things I found today were these cool Harley Davidson bibs. There's 3 of them, and they're all double-sided and with skulls. So you have this little goofy skull. Then you have the more traditional skull. Then you have a kid's drawing of a skull. Then the rattles is the crossbones skull. And then safety pins for the crossbones skull. And kids' blocks. So I thought those were cute. And I always keep bibs in my work backpack because I never know when one of my many clients is going to have a baby. So we'll see. I actually had a good supply for the year. And then with Geek Pride, I found this Harry Potter enamel pin, which is 1 pin, but it feels like 2 because Hedwig can move around. And Hedwig is very detailed on here. And please focus on the pin. It, of course, is not. But it's actually a pretty detailed Harry Potter pin. You can even see a scar on it. I paid 50 cents. It originally says $9.95 on the back. And speaking of pins, this was a quarter, but it was a quarter sometime last year because I literally found it in the car this morning looking for a pair of scissors before we left. So, cute little ghost with jack-o'-lanterns. The big find I got that's not in the room with me because it's in the garage is a shelving unit. Right now it stands up, but Dad's going to take the little feet off. They're only attached by 4 screws. And then we're going to sand it up and paint it because right now it's like a wood color, whatever wood they used. So we're going to paint it black because I found this for 50 cents at Rummage Sale. Is a full can of semi-gloss Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch. So we'll use that and then we'll put a backing on it. We don't have backing on hand and I have to decide if I'm going to paint the backing black or if I'm going to paint it a different color. If I'm going to do white or silver or something. I'm going to experiment with some of my action figures because it's going to be an action figure display on my wall. Eventually, hopefully. Which means eventually Chucky and Tiffany, the blanket, will have to come down from the wall because they are holding the place of the shelving unit. Just because I can't look at that wall anymore with all... The landlord, when he decorated what my bedroom was his office, he wanted to practice some carpentry skills and he put all those little divots in the plaster and it drives me nuts because I just know they're collecting dust. So it was cool to find that right after I found the shelf. I only picked up 1 CD today and I still have to go through all the CDs I got in the last few weeks. 16 original songs from the Animaniacs. So we have the Animaniacs theme song, Yakko's Universe, Schnitzelbank, What Are We, Yes Brother, Warner We, Yakko's World, Wacko's America, Video Review, I Am the Very Model of a Cartoon Individual, I'm Mad, The Planets, the Etiquette song, I'm Cute, The Senses, Be Careful What You Eat, Let the Anvils Ring, and another version of Animaniacs. Sadly, it does not seem to have the countries of the world. Although, wait, Yakko's World. That must be the one with all the countries rattle off. So, and I did make sure the CD's in there and it doesn't look scratched up. And I got this from my craft room because my ghostly Halloween container that's been holding markers like Sharpies is so full it's ridiculous. So I'm going to put the regular Sharpies in here and keep the fine points in there. It was a quarter. But it's got a cute little wood base, and I know I probably tin canned somewhere in the basement that I put paper on a long time ago when I was starting recycling crafts. But this looked like it was nice and good shape, nice metal. And then the last thing I found, even though I don't have any kids, was this for a quarter. And it's actually designed to suction down. So I'm going to take this to my office, probably in St. Ignace. I took one, a bigger one there, and I noticed last time when I went to work, it was now in the main lobby waiting room area instead of the one right outside my door, which I originally put there so they'd send the kids down to the quiet area away from Lori working at her desk. So, but if it's helping keep them entertained up there, for a quarter, I'll put this one down on the marble-like table we have down there, and there'll be another play toy. Because I paid $2 for the other one in St. Ignace and $1, which for one that's like this but bigger for my own office in the Marquette office. They pay for themselves over and over again every weekend. Because you can't get a babysitter all the time when you have a doctor's appointment or counseling appointment. So we'll let the kids play with this, and that distracts them enough. And I like that this one's small, so even the littler kids can usually play with this easier. And it has a cute little mirror on the bottom. This was a Toys R Us one, so I figured for a quarter I couldn't lose. So that is what I found today. Happy Geek Pride Day, happy Towel Day. And I didn't find any action figures, ironically, but I did find well, there were some Funko Pops, but they had the boxes, but not the packaging in the boxes, and they still wanted $8. And I was like, no. But yeah, not too many geeky stuff today. I mean, I got the Harry Potter pin and the Animaniacs that kind of goes along with the geeky. But thanks for watching.